Fire's running strong. Can I see that real quick? All right.
Yeah, the Scorpio chili's in there too.
Okay, so you guys, I'm here with my robot friend because no one else was tough enough to actually jump in on this challenge with me. So I'm gonna do the Paqui chip challenge. It's a 2020 challenge. So I'm gonna try to get this knocked out. We got like 4 minutes till the year ends, and I'm pretty sure that I'm not gonna last that long because I hate spicy food.
Yeah.
And this is revered as being one of the spiciest chips on the planet. I just special order this online. Some of the things in here are ridiculous. It's got the Carolina Reaper. And apparently it says, do not eat if you are sensitive to spicy foods, which I am. Allergic to peppers, I'm not. Nightshades or capsaicin pepper spray. Or are pregnant or have any medical conditions, keep out of reach of children. After touching the chip, wash your hands with soap and do not touch your eyes or other sensitive areas. We know what those are. Seek medical assistance should you experience difficulty breathing, fainting, or extended nausea. Then there's a hand of the devil holding this Carolina Reaper. I'm not excited about this, guys. I'm legitimately terrified. But I know that I remember that it was a 2020 thing. So I'm going out with 2020. I'm going to try to knock this out. In the comments, feel free to jump in there and tell me how long you think I'm going to last. And if you're right, you win.
You got 2 minutes.
I don't know if my hand's going to fit in this glove, but here we go. We're gloved up.
Remember to take it off.
All right. So I'm going to hand this to someone else. Take the camera here.
There we
go. All right. So this sucks, dude.
You got 2 minutes.
Originally, I was going to do this with a friend of mine, but that fell through, and then no one else wanted to do it. So, hey.
Nobody was dumb enough to do it.
Most everybody watching this is already in the new year. I know they've got, like, dumpster fires burning in Portland right now. So, you know, it's spicy as all get out. I don't know. What do you guys think? Who's putting bets on?
What are you going to last?
I don't know. I don't know how long I'm going to last. So, my robot friend here has his milk ready to go just in case. Wally's ready to do his thing.
You're going to want to take his milk
I got a
after.
little bit of milk right here. And let's go ahead and take a look at what it looks like inside the box here. So,
Dude, wrap your chip before midnight.
I'm working on it.
You got 1 minute.
It's just a single chip. And
Don't touch it with your other hand.
I think it's going to come out the same way it came.
oh my gosh, dude. It's just jet black. Am I supposed to eat this whole
Why
thing?
you
Yes.
The whole thing?
Yes.
There's no way I'm putting that whole thing.
Break it in
right
half and then put it in your mouth.
now. Do you first? Okay.
Break it in half and give
A
some
spicy
come
punch
out.
to the tongue. What to expect? I can feel it
Chop,
tingling in
chop.
my hand. What to expect? A fiery jab to the face. Impaired vision from tears.
30 seconds to the new year.
Low glow, but to the gut. Hey.
Shove it in.
Here goes 2020. I'm taking a bite. All
No,
right.
just shove it in.
Whole
bite
thing.
out of
Whole
crime.
thing.
Woo! Eat it. Finish
Take
it.
the glove off. Take the glove off.
It went on the floor. Someone on the floor. I don't want the dog to get it.
Take your glove off.
Does it hit you?
You can eat the whole thing?
Give it,
You gonna
give
do
a
it?
minute and then he'll start feeling it more.
There's a piece that went
Ruby,
on the floor.
it's down. Karen, put the
Are you
dog
supposed to
away.
eat the whole chip?
Yes.
Yes.
You're supposed to eat the whole chip. Eat it. Hurry.
Are there instructions?
Yes, just eat the chip. Just eat the chip. Eat the whole chip.
It's midnight!
Woo! Take the glove off with your other hand. Take the glove off before you touch anything. And careful.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
I ain't get no soup because of y'all! Y'all ain't get no soup because of me!
It gets worse. It gets
Drink
worse.
some milk.
Are you timing it? How long are we in here right now?
I got it. You're a minute in.
4 minutes now.
A minute in.
Oh my god.
A minute.
That's his milk. Go take his milk.
In about 10 minutes, you'll feel it in your throat.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Your whole face is red.
CJ, come get some
Let's go run outside. Let's go run around.
air.
You look at your face.
Oh my gosh.
He ate the whole chip.
Oh, it burns so bad. It's like my whole body's on fire.
Yeah, don't touch your mouth at all. Wash it down with some milk. Get it out of your
You
mouth.
gotta go as long as possible without doing it.
Really? You gotta go long as possible? He's gonna hold out.
Oh my gosh. What are people saying in the comments? What time are we getting?
Everybody's saying get some milk and some ice cream.
It's about
and
going
Happy
as
New
long.
Year's.
It's about going as long as you
Look
go.
at
Happy
his
New Year's,
eyes.
everybody.
His eyes. Look at his eyes. Everybody's cracking up.
Oh my gosh. Oh, immediately regret doing that.
Love from
We should
Saskatchewan.
take your temperature. It's okay. You want a tissue, CJ?
Yeah, your nose
Those
is
have touched the pepper.
Oh my
Nose
gosh.
touch the pepper. Mom, you're touching the stuff that touched the
Wash
pepper.
your hands down.
Just leave it all there.
Just leave it there. Get him some tissues from the tissue box. Dripping
Oh my
snot.
How are we?
Don't even touch that. You just touched the chip. You gotta wash your hands.
You got any tissue?
Yeah, don't touch your face now. You just touched a chip, piece of chip.
I'm good. Okay. Okay. Good. Oh my gosh.
Now you can see why I didn't want to do it.
What are some New Year's resolutions you guys have?
Not to eat.
What are you guys
Burning
doing?
diarrhea.
What is it that you guys are trying to accomplish in the new year? Oh my gosh.
No milk. No milk.
Okay, so they have. Oh, jeez.
You totally have this, man.
Oh, dude, it's like I'm shaky, dude. It's not good.
You want to go outside?
No. Okay. So,
Yeah. You ready to be like this for the next few hours? This is what it's gonna feel like the entire time.
all right, so
The
this is 2020 can suck it. Oh my gosh. So are you seeing? Okay, guys, I don't know if you saw this, but 5 minutes of featherweight. Where are we at? What time are we at right now?
Let me get my phone.
You don't want to be up there, dog. We got 10 minutes as a lightweight.
3:45.
Oh my gosh, I'm not even at a lightweight yet.
Put Ruby in her
10
kennel.
minutes as a lightweight. We got 30 minutes as a middleweight.
Come here, chicks.
And 1 hour as a heavyweight. Oh my
Is that
god.
like determining your strength for spice tolerance?
Yeah. So, you guys, 2020's been interesting. It's been full of a lot of adversity. A lot of crazy stuff has happened. Oh my gosh. It's so bad. It's
Yeah.
so bad.
Here, CJ.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm over at some family's house. My buddy, oh my god, my cousin.
Wait, can I try lick of the
Brandon's
did you eat the
birthday.
whole thing?
Yep, my birthday
Yeah.
today.
Oh shoot.
Happy birthday, Brandon.
Give him a kiss.
Thank
Oh, his
you.
birthday
Carrie Ann,
was yesterday.
Carrie Ann. Hey,
Well, it was yesterday, but you know.
This is Brandon's sister, Carrie
wash your
Ann.
hands if you touch that.
Carrie Ann likes to dress
That's
crazy.
Kaylin, his other sister.
I'm gonna lick the chip.
No, don't.
Do it.
Lick it.
Eat
Lick
it.
it.
I'm gonna lick it.
Lick it.
You're sweating.
Yeah.
Carrie Ann, lick it.
What's gonna happen?
That's gonna happen to you if you lick it.
Good.
Look, it's on your it's on your lips. It's on your. You just touched it with your
No,
hand.
that's my milk. Eat the robot's milk.
Where is it? Where'd it go?
It's on your lip. It's on your hand, Karen.
It's on
So
the tip of my tongue.
Where'd the chip go?
I don't know.
I ate
Oh,
it.
the dogs eat that.
I ate it.
That's
Oh,
spicy.
it sucks so
I ate it
bad.
just now.
Dude.
What do you think?
I mean,
CJ,
it's on
you're
the
like-
very tip
It's
of my
on the tip
tongue.
of your lip.
Hey,
dude.
CJ, I sweat.
Oh,
Yeah.
CJ, your
Hey.
eyes are like,
Yeah.
they're bloodshot.
I'll tell you guys what though. I spent all year getting pepper sprayed and hit with tear gas, so
Dude, that hurt my tip
I think
of
I
my
gotta
tongue.
condition myself for
just
the.
ate that
Oh
piece.
my gosh!
I got it for like half a second. and
I was
feel
just got ahead of myself. I just had to condition myself. Then I inhaled when the cold air hit.
Carrie, move your leg.
It sucks so bad, you guys. It's terrible. Oh, that's bad too. You don't want the snot to go back down your throat, and then it just burnt.
What?
Keep drinking your milk.
get him a bowl.
You can't.
Somebody get him a bowl.
No, I'm gonna. I'm
You
not
need
gonna.
some milk.
He needs some milk.
Mom, get CJ a bowl.
Oh man.
I wanna
Stop saying bowl, man. It makes me want to vomit.
I know. Get him a bowl.
Bucket.
Get him some toilet
So we have-
paper.
Toilet
That's
bowl.
what I was saying.
Baby wipe.
2020, you guys.
Thanks, guys.
For as much as
Oh.
it sucked, had some amazing things that happened in 2020.
I just licked the
Oh,
inside.
Got a chance to do
Lick
this
the
with you
wrapper.
guys.
If it makes you feel better, CJ, I just ate a piece of it.
I just
so
licked
happy.
the.
Feel it,
I
Jake?
just licked the wrapper, and
It's
that
alright.
is
It
like.
was small.
I can't imagine eating that whole thing.
It's in my throat though.
Wait, take your hat off. Let's see how much.
Oh,
it is.
it's keeping the sweat from running down my face, which is good
So
because that's
there's
probably
different
toxic.
rounds. Did you read the rounds?
Yeah,
Should we get a cold rag and put
It
it
says
on
you're
your
only
head?
supposed
Alright,
to
here
eat
are the
1/4
rounds.
of it.
Here they are.
My phone died.
5 minute.
You hit 5 minutes though.
You better keep it going.
My phone died.
Figure it out, bud.
5 minutes of what?
Figure it out, bud.
Karen, where's your
Well,
phone?
we started on the New Year's
Karen, where's
basically.
your
It was
phone?
My
like
dad
20
had it
seconds
last.
till, so we know.
Yeah. So the
What time is it
Where's
right now?
Karen's
I know
phone?
that I did score a free.
You've been
bag.
going. You've been going for
What
6
stage
minutes.
are you at?
6 minutes.
What round are
Are
you
you get a
at?
free bag?
He's 6 minutes in.
Free bag of it. Why would you want a free bag?
Not on any
Is it
bag.
each round of minute?
That's the ghost pepper.
I don't know. But as I was saying, guys,
That's on the one
2020
check.
had some crazy things happen. I know most people hated 2020.
You got to go for an hour.
Like I was saying, 2020 for me was kind of a blessing. I mean, I had a chance to start this feed, meet a lot of amazing people, travel the country so far, and it's been incredible. And I know 2021 is going to be even better. Oh my gosh, it sucks so bad. But I got a chance to do some things that I never expected to do. And I got to tell you guys how much I really appreciate everything that you guys have brought in to my community, into the world that we've been working on creating here within this, not just CJTV bubble, but within the grander sphere of just good humanitarian, like living.
Are you getting emotional on us?
Yeah, right?
You're crying, man.
Yeah. This is what I do to hide my tears. But the, I got to say, of all the things that
It's okay. You can say it.
Yeah. Just let it out, man.
burns so
Just
bad.
let it out.
It burns so. It's like it burns your teeth. Like it hurts the
Your
teeth.
face is so red.
Oh, jeez.
Burns your teeth.
Yeah, it's like huffing pepper spray
How would you know that? Oh, that's right.
because I've inhaled a lot of pepper spray. I can say right now, I'd rather get tear gas than pepper sprayed, though, guys. I would. Oh, that's in the lips now. It's a lot of lip action going on right now.
Yeah, your lips are really
a
red.
lot of lip action. Like the
It does
wind.
hurt your lips.
It looks like
You
you
don't
put on
want to inhale
lipstick.
like through any part of your body. You want to breathe in through your ears, I think, is the trick. You got to open mouth breathe. Otherwise,
Breathe through your nose.
no, it burns when you go in the nose because it hits the.
Out the mouth, into the nose.
It's hitting the factories.
Yeah, it's terrible. So, what was I talking about?
I don't know.
Should have just done it with him.
You're talking about getting pepper sprayed? Or
Oh
that
yeah,
pepper
yeah.
spray
So I was
is
gonna
better?
say, like, on the list right now, guys, I would say I would take tear gas, pepper spray, and then the Paqui chip would be the order that I would go in right there. As at least the pepper spray, you get a chance to just douche your eyes out, and then you're good to go. But this just keeps going, and now I can feel it going down into my chest and making its way into my tum tums.
It's the gift that keeps giving all year long, Clark.
Then it says on the on the bottom of the casket that it came in. Warning, hurts like hell. This thing, you guys, this box has been sitting on my shelf staring at me. Every time I do a feed, I see this thing and I'm like, all right. Originally, I was going to do this with my buddy, but like I said, things changed. And I ended up doing it dolo. Oh, man. It was a last minute thing, too. I forgot that it was a 2020 thing. So, and then literally, like, we were getting ready to go play some pool.
You're almost 10 minutes in.
Ring in the new year. And I think I beat the robot, though.
Yeah, he's
Beat
gone.
the robot. I beat Wally.
He ran away.
But I saw that Portland again, Portland's burning. Well, there's a fire in Portland. I saw tear gas, and I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and start our own little fire over here. Let's spice it up ourselves, huh?
Jenny Harris says Happy New Year, CJ.
Happy New Year, Jenny.
I want to meet. When I met you on the forum, you said about keeping in touch. Can you please private message me? Don't want to go into detail on it.
Oh, that burns. That burns so bad. That was a terrible idea.
Lisa says Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Lisa. Yeah, I'll PM you or DM you or I'll AIM you. Oh, that was a bad idea.
Says hi or
Cheryl, what's
hey.
up? Hey.
Did you get anything ready for going tomorrow?
It's gonna be all right.
And sledding?
CJ, don't worry.
Did you get anything ready for
Yeah.
Lisa Thomas says Happy New Year's. Sonia Becker.
Sonia, Lisa, Happy New Year. You guys, we got a lot of stuff to look forward to in the new year. I got a lot of things that are front loaded. My team has been, we've been putting the players in place that need to be where they need to be. Wow. The lips, so hot. Just sweating like all over. That's why we're black. It's just I'm sweating everywhere. But real fast into 2020. Shout out to all the mods. I know I didn't warn you guys about doing the live this time around, and I know that you guys have put in a lot of incredibly long hours working with me on all my live feeds that we've done. Thank you so much for the entire mod team for making everything possible and for working so hard to keep the community healthy. Steph Lynn. I'm not going to go into names right quick. Just people that I've been talking to on the regular. All of you, you know who you are. Shama. People that have just been, they're putting in the work and being a part of it. I know there's so many more names, guys. I just don't want to jump into all of them because honestly, my brain's not really working all that well right now. So, oh, that hurts too. That one hurts.
Tissues are over there.
Oh, that was a bad idea. This whole thing was a bad idea.
People are wondering if you're going to be coming to Canada one day.
Canada.
Just take a deep
It's
breath.
like you just cried.
If
like,
you
had
had
a
any
good cry.
virus inside you before that,
Yeah, that's how you guys get rid of the
it's
Rona.
all gone now.
You just burn it out of yourselves with hellfire and brimstone, packaged up in a red and black box called Paqui.
Just like
The
purging.
Rona Purge. Purging all queries of unidentified inhabitants. Paqui. Boom. No, but seriously, guys, thank you so much for being a part of the CJTV that we've created here on all three platforms. Everyone on my Twitch side, on YouTube, everyone that's helped grow that. Cindy, Arthur, you guys out there have helped insurmountably. I can't believe how much you guys have put in time. Thank you so much. I feel like they're going to start playing music and cue me off, but that's just because the urgency in my brain right now, which feels like it's partially melted. Where are we at? What time? What are we doing? So
We've been
13 minutes.
13 minutes in. Can you make it to the hour?
You just made it.
I don't want an orange.
You just
Need a heavyweight?
I made it to lightweight. I just barely made lightweight.
10 minutes and he's lightweight.
Right when you said that, I almost threw up. I'm not gonna lie. Right when you said that, I almost threw up.
Just threw up a little in your mouth.
Oh, a little,
You should give
yeah.
him, like,
A little lot.
It's going to hurt more when it comes out.
Guys, I'm not kidding. Like when they ask for spice on any food, I ask for negative spice. Like I ask them to add cubes of ice and like sour cream. I haven't put sour cream on my pad thai last week. Just I thought it would cool it off a little bit. I consider mayonnaise spicy. Oh man, the lips are just the worst.
You have any plans to go to Vegas?
Yes. So hey, about the Vegas trip, guys. Tune into For Us By Us on Facebook. Right now, they're running live. I believe they're out right now in Bakersfield, California. They're doing a lot of amazing humanitarian work. 17th, that Friday through Sunday, I'm going to be teaming up with For the People, By the People. We're going to be going to Vegas. They're going to be driving in from Bakersfield. I'll be doing a fundraiser to help generate money for blankets, food, clothing, bedding, whatever we can put together, and we're going to trailer everything in from California. I'll either be flying down to Cali and driving in. If we need a couple trucks, I might need to rent a truck for the weekend and do that, or I might just fly into Vegas and do the same thing there if we can fill a U-Haul location there. So if you guys have locations in Vegas that are oh my gosh. For those that are just tuning in, I did this Paqui chip challenge, which is why this is difficult to cut through. So I keep wanting to touch my face.
Otherwise, people
Yeah,
might
don't touch your face.
die.
So yeah, so in Vegas we're gonna be there's gonna be a location there where we can have things sent, items. There's gonna be a wish list, like an Amazon wish list type thing that's set up already with for the people, by the people. I'll be reposting and posting one of my own to try to get as many things as we can put together that might help down there. And I encourage everybody right now that's watching, and anybody that's going to be watching, for the next couple weeks, things are cold. It's very cold everywhere we go. So if you have an opportunity and you have some clothes in your closet, extra blankets that you're not using, something that you know has just been sitting there gathering dust,
Yeah,
put it together.
I got some stuff I don't wear anymore.
There you go. Put it together and throw it in the trunk of your car. And as you're driving around, you're going to see people. Just hand them something. They may not want it at the moment, but they might know somebody that does need it.
Yep.
Trust me right now, I can tell you there's a lot of people out there that are hurting and a lot of people that need help. So if you have the opportunity, take advantage of that and be a part of the process right now. I know that there's been a lot of issues with these sweeps that have been happening in Seattle and a lot of other places with the police and the homeless populations, guys. I can't really jump into my personal feelings about that, but this is hard as to in the moments that they're in right now. So we're going to be working our tails off the next couple weeks to try to get that figured out. It kind of came together last minute. And big shout out to John and the entire crew. If they're live right now, and I don't know, if you guys could check on Facebook and see maybe if For the People, By the People is live. Or in the comments, if you guys are able to jump over and check that out as well. If they are live, I'm more than happy for you guys to share that link right now. They're an incredible group of people that are down, like I said, doing God's work, some real humanitarian efforts. And every night they're out there doing it. And I mean, they pre-make food, sandwiches, soup, meals. I mean, they make multiple trips back and forth to their storage to bring out more items, and they just load everything up. And it's just been, through God's grace, they've been able to do the work they've done. And so That's the kind of stuff we need to see moving into 2021. We need to wrap 2020 and appreciate that, like, everything that happened through 2020 got us to right now. There it is. So now we can take everything that has happened and do the best with it to make 2020 what it should be. So we're front loaded, guys. We've already got all the worst of it out of the way. So all we have is amazing opportunity to take all of those growth experiences, all of those character developing moments. Oh, wow, the lips are still burning. And make something incredible out of 2021. And I hope that your New Year's resolution somewhere in there is to just reach out, find somebody and try to touch their life. Try to find anybody you can and be a part of their life. Make a contact with an old acquaintance. Write a letter. Handwritten letters go so far, guys. It means so much to people to just get something in the mail. Send that email. Send a text. Make a call. It doesn't matter what you're doing. Just reach out to somebody that might need just a nudge, and a nudge to remind them that they're going to be okay. And I know, and the people that I've talked to, there's a lot of people, like I said, that have been hurting, not just through 2020, but leading up to it. There's been so many things that have been happening in people's lives that have gone unaddressed. And I really hope that we can find a way. Oh, wow. It's just eating the nose. It burns. That we can find a way to help ease that suffering in anyone's life. So moving into 2021, I know my biggest goal is to just help as best we can, to touch people's lives in any way we can, and to try to stay humble, positive, and forward leaning, And when you get down, someone told me, when you get down, keep your chin up. You'll always be looking in the right direction, right? So for those of you that are out there God-fearing, I hope we can find prayer and inject that back into our lives. Find more faith and opportunities to bring something that's going to gift us with something more than just the tangibles that have kind of led us into some situations in the 2020 that that led to the dumpster fire that a lot of people would consider it. Oh my gosh, man! It's in my ears. I can feel it in my ears.
How hot is it?
Brittany says this is why we love you, CJ.
Oh man!
It's so hot the cows are giving evaporated milk.
Hey, dries the milk out right in my tummy. So I'm dealing with this right now. I'm how many minutes in? Where are we at?
We're at 20 minutes.
19, almost 20 minutes in. Every time I do that, it burns even more. Like, it goes down and just like, it says, you shouldn't have done that one. It's Carolina Reaper talking. You made a bad choice, boy. I'm trying to be your friend. I'm trying to get that champion. But again, like I said, you guys can't tell, I'm sweating. Like, I got like that under-pec sweat. Like,
Yeah, sure.
It's like a cascade of sweat from here down. Like, all of this is like a midriff of just moisture. It's not good. It's not an attractive look. I'm glad I'm wearing black.
Yeah.
I'd be 13 shades. If I was in hypercolor, guys, you'd be seeing just how hot this is.
Oh,
And if
hey.
you know what hypercolor is, you're showing your age. I guess I am too. Oh my gosh. It's in like part of it when I did the, oh my gosh, I did stop doing that. I did that and it got stuck in my throat. Oh, man. 2020.
Yeah, you're a trooper.
Like I said,
20 minutes without milk.
it's the 2020 right there. So anybody who knows me knows that I hate spice. I want to be able to taste my food. I don't want to feel it. But what are some of the ingredients? Let me read you the ingredients in this, guys. This will be interesting. And anybody that's in Austin, Texas, I hope that you walk into a room of Legos with no shoes on and the lights off. I hope that you find the corner of every coffee table in that same walk with your pinky toe. Oh my gosh. I hope you go to get into your truck and you miscalculate the height of the cab and you bump your forehead every time you get in the truck. If you're in Austin, Texas right now, you deserve that. Paqui LLC. Amplify snack brands. Okay, so the ingredients right here are blue corn, sunflower, and or safflower, whatever the heck that is, oil, Carolina Reaper pepper, scorpion chili pepper, some sea salt.
Oh, it did have the scorpion.
Oh my gosh.
That's the hottest pepper in the world, I think. It did have the scorpion.
Yeah, I know.
That's crazy.
Activated charcoal powder, which is good because that makes it absorb in your stomach so that you don't probably throw up as quick.
The powder.
The charcoal powder.
Yeah.
Chipotle pepper powder. Sichuan pepper. Sichuan pepper extract.
I'm surprised how well you handled this. Like
Honestly,
actually,
like, it's my stomach right now. It feels like I just got kicked by a mule.
by a cow.
Yeah, by a cow. I was gonna say a cow. I couldn't think of the animal in my head. It wouldn't work. I'm gonna read some of the back of this right fast. The warnings again. Oh my gosh.
Doesn't it have the Carolina Reaper too?
Yeah,
What?
It's got it all.
It has it all, guys. Has everything.
That was close. Well, that was a close one. It's got okay. It says, "Do not eat if you are sensitive to spicy foods." Too late. Allergic to peppers, nightshades, or capsaicin, or are pregnant, which I'm hoping I'm not. And if so, sorry, little guy. But hey, at least you don't have to worry about COVID because we just burned that out of our system if that was the case. Keep out of, or are pregnant or have any medical conditions, keep out of reach of children. After touching the chip, wash your hands. I used a glove when I pulled it out. I used a glove. Oh, my stomach is just bubbling, dude. Do not touch your eyes or sensitive areas. Like I said, we all know what those are. Seek medical assistance should you experience difficulty breathing. Doesn't even taste good.
You feeling delirious?
No, but it says if you have difficulty breathing, fainting, or extended nausea, the nausea is starting right now. The nausea is definitely kicking in right now. Oh, whose idea was this? Like
Yours?
well, I mean, they made packaging for this, guys? Like, oh my gosh. And then on the inside here, it says the rules are. Oh my gosh. There's a lot of pageantry that goes into this thing here, guys. Like it's got a lot of showmanship here.
25 minutes in, just about.
Oh man, I'm doing this for y'all. Doing it for the vine. It says rules of the challenge. Do you dare? Eat the entire chip. I was an idiot and I ate it in 2 sections. I ate half and then ate another chunk of it. Wait as long as possible before drinking or eating anything. And then post your reactions on social media with the One Chip Challenge hashtag and mention @Paqui Chips. I'm gonna come to the Paqui Chip factory and I'm gonna nut check somebody.
This chip is no joke.
Oh my gosh, dude.
You should have seen him in the first minute. Looked like you were about to like explode.
Oh.
Like there was water pouring out of your eyes.
Oh my gosh, dude. It's just the stomach now. Now I just
Yeah. Wait for it to go through your intestines and then out your butthole.
That's exciting thoughts.
That's not going to be fun.
All those are exciting thoughts.
I remember that when I did some ghost pepper sauce.
It says, you, a mere mortal. Okay, so there's more. There's so much more in here. It says, oh, man. Oh, my gosh. It says, you, a mere mortal who thinks they have what it takes, versus the Reaper, heavyweight champ with Carolina Reaper pepper and new, am I saying that right? Sichuan punch? Sichuan?
It's an Asian spice.
You're an Asian spice! Sorry, man, it's the pepper talking. I don't know what came over me. And it gives you a
Ring of fire in the morning.
yeah, right? Down, down, down in a burning ring of fire. Okay. It says, if you can get in on this, it says, made with Carolina Reaper pepper, scorpion pepper, and Sichuan peppercorn. This chip was created for the sheer pleasure of intense heat and pain. Round 1, a spicy punch to the tongue. Roger that. Round 2, a fiery jab to the face. Check. Round 3, impaired vision from tears. Absolutely. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, round 4, a low blow to the gut. Yeah, we're in round 4 right now.
Yep. And then KO.
And then KO. Oh man, it hits this. It's like all of this settles down into your stomach.
Did you bring a blankie in case you need to take a nap?
I got one for him at my house.
Watching CJ live TV.
Isn't every breath just hurt? Like it hurts?
What's that?
Does every breath hurt?
Every breath does hurt. It sucks. Not fun. Anyway, yeah. The last minute jump on here. I know people are probably watching a lot of these other streams going on around the country, and craziness that's happening in the Northwest.
For Paqui.
Stay tuned. There's stuff coming up here in the next couple days that I'm going to be covering, guys. So tune in, share the stream, do all that action. I appreciate that, y'all.
Did I bring my purse in here?
And what we're going to be doing is covering things here in the Washington State area.
And there's some.
Right in the stomach, guys. Like just like someone jab you.
Trying to go an hour without milk or anything to help.
Right in the jejunum. The jejunum.
And we're 27 minutes in. Are you guys taking off?
Yeah, we all are.
All right.
Oh, are you?
Or are we?
You need an Uber there?
All right. Oh my gosh, even my feet are sweating.
Chris, come here.
Has anyone done this on the feed? Anybody else in the feed want to go ahead and sign? Jits is here too. He was hanging out in the back,
How you doing, bud?
keeping everybody on the chill chain.
Misters.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, the worst experience I've had. So the only time I've ever had anything spicy, I guess, like Kyle Jones. Anyone from Bremerton that's watching this, find Kyle Jones and shove him into a sticker bush for me. Because I showed up at his house after going to the gym one time.
Chris.
Probably those dogs don't get along. I'm talking 17 years ago. I show up. I've got my protein shake there with me. I'm young. I'm on top of my game. Oh my gosh, it burns. And Kyle had been drinking. They were playing cards. They all had some drinks in them. And he's a junkie for a spicy food. And he had this stuff called 357 Magnum, which is like 357,000 Scoville or something like that. I don't know. Looking back, I think that's what it stood for.
That's rookie numbers.
It is. Anybody know what the Scoville is on the?
It might say on there. On the thing. It should.
say.
Really?
Yeah.
Check,
Anybody want to go ahead and
check
look
the paper.
Nah, it's not on this either.
Let me see.
In the feed, go ahead if you guys would look up the Scoville on the Paqui chip. And oh my gosh. And so I went to the bathroom, came back, or whatever I did. But he had taken and put some of that 357 sauce in my protein shake, whatever, which is dairy, right? So he mixed it. Not a good idea. I just remember taking a drink, and then it hit my stomach, and immediately just started turning up. Made a mad dash to the bathroom, throwing up everywhere.
Hey,
I got some of that oil on my hands.
chip is 1.6 million Scoville.
Oh my god.
1.6.
The words came in. The chip is a 1.6 million Scoville.
What?
Such a bad idea.
I did it's called the flashbang.
Yeah.
And that one's, I did a drop
Yeah.
on a chip, and that one's 2 million.
Ugh,
And it made me feel like you do.
Ugh,
They're crazy hot. That's awesome, man.
not fun. Good times. Good times though, right? Good times. You guys, these are like the tools of the situation. There's parts of this chip on the
Ruby, come on.
this scooping. Like,
I think you should have broken it up first.
I did. I broke it in half. I had
No, you bit it in
I
half.
bit it in half, which is stupid, you guys.
And then you shoved the rest of it in your
Which is
mouth.
dumb because when you bite it, it has to hit your lips, and then it just coats the underside of both parts of your tops and bottoms of your lips. Oh, that was probably some of the worst part right there was that action. You guys can buy normal Paqui chips here apparently. Which come on, you're gonna buy Paqui chips? That's a terrible idea. They have fiery chili limon, haunted ghost pepper, jalapeno tropicale, zesty salsa verde, mucho nacho ni cheese. Come on, man. Ain't nobody gonna eat that.
You still going to DC?
When?
Somebody said on the 6th.
No.
No? Okay.
No. I do not plan on going to DC on the 6th, guys. There's stuff happening here in Washington that I'm going to cover. Also, DC just gets crazy. And honestly, I don't have the
car.
I'm just not equipped right now to get out there. So I do plan on being out there for the inauguration, though. So a couple weeks after that. Actually, who knows, man? A last minute trip. Maybe I'll hop a plane and just zip out there. I don't know. I don't really have it like that, guys. But if I'm able to make it work, I will. I'll look into jumping out there for a day.
You should probably go wash your hands. You never know.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to touch anything just yet. So, it's interesting though. Did you guys? I didn't watch the ball drop in New York. How was that? I hear it was like this, like equal or this what do they call it? The social distancing just fiasco. They had like little bubbles that people could stand in.
Really?
And they were those ones that were allowed to be there for their social distance. That's one chip. People love to eat these things. People are like, "Ooh, I love that stuff." I was watching one of their the pepper challenges, and the guys that make the guy who makes the Carolina Reaper, he genetically engineers these things, like splicing different types of like Satan's balls together and making this creation of like hellspawn. And they have the levels. Man. USA. They have levels to the competition, and so at one point I don't even know what they started off with, but it was in a Netflix show. You guys can watch it. It was like the next champion or whatever. The champion. The first competition that they have is where they chase that ball of cheese down the mountainside, the hillside, over in the UK. And one of the episodes is about the whole pepper eating challenge. And these people are just chowing on these peppers straight. I'm talking like, they're eating Carolina Reapers. They're eating things I never even heard of. Like, but this one, this chip is stupid. Just a terrible idea all the way around the board, guys. And it's funny. They said they made the chip. What they said, just for the pleasure of intense heat and pain. Well, mission accomplished, y'all. You did it. You made a very painful snack.
Let's see the tears coming out of your eyes.
No, they're good right now. They're pretty much dried up. I think all the moisture in my body has like evacuated me at this point.
You're totally just flushed all over your face.
Yeah, but it's funny because I was gonna do the challenge with a couple different people, actually, and we just kind of lost our traction on doing it. And then I tried all these folks here. Everyone said no.
I'm good on that.
Because we're smart.
I'm like, there's no way.
Jits was like trying to eat it. You
Yeah.
want some, puppy? He's been so mellow the whole time. Like, what?
He can feel my pain. He's like, I know what Dad's going
Cruz was like, I want some.
through. Yeah.
No.
Whew. It's just stomach now. It's like this is all chilled out for the most part. It just made its way down into my stomach here. It's not good. So hey guys, if you guys don't remember, this is Brandon, my cousin, who originally started what was the predecessor to even CJTV, pre-Concrete. It was just
I remember your first live stream.
yeah, the very first time we had to figure out how to go live. Remember?
Yep.
Like we had to figure it out.
Was it at Chop?
Yeah,
Or Chaz? It was Chaz.
Yeah, well, actually, I take
Chop
that
it
back.
first.
That was the first time we did like a mic'd up live. The first time I did a live was in earlier May, when the riots started there in Seattle, Bellevue areas. But yeah, got the microphone and I was like, hey, Brando, like, we need to go to Seattle because there's some stuff on the news about what's happening up on Capitol Hill, and I don't buy into it. And so we went and saw it for ourselves. We were like, oh, MSM's not telling not telling the truth. They're not giving all the facts here. So
I remember.
yeah. What do you remember the most of the Chop? Like, what for you was like
I just remember walking around and like honestly, I didn't feel like threatened at all. Really, like
right?
I just remember it being like, wow, there's a lot of people here. Like,
Yeah.
what's going on?
It was pretty chill.
It was really chill. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody was super nice. There were some altercations like every once in a while, but nothing crazy happened.
And then you came out with me again just a couple months ago, probably like 2-3 months ago.
Yeah, that was.
What was it? What do you feel? Tell me about the difference. Between
So, yeah, we were following a protest,
Yeah.
and they were we were just following up behind them, and they were just dragging trash cans, dumpsters into the road, while all the cops were following us behind us and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And some people were setting some stuff on fire in the road,
Yeah.
et cetera, et cetera. And then it was just a lot more crazy,
Yeah.
a lot more craziness. People are really trying to get a message out there.
Yeah.
So
It's wild how it went from the occupation
Yeah.
to like direct action.
Yeah,
It's
because
like this
had
whole-
they had like gardens, you know, they had like an open mic basically. A lot
Yeah.
of people said different things, you know.
Remember how many people were there in the field that one night we were there and they were doing speeches at the backstop?
Yeah.
There was like you guys, if you guys can remember, like I'm gonna be rebroadcasting some of my earlier footage from the chop, and the way it started off was so. I mean, it was really cool, and it's tough because people have said like, "Oh, you've changed so much, CJ, like since you've been doing this." And yeah, because the nature of everything that I've been covering has changed itself. It's been this adaptive negativity almost. It's kind of like drawn things in a direction where it just kind of like derailed. Because when we first started off, like back in the chop, it was like they had creative forums where people would come together and they would open conversations. They had educational seminars. They were having donation locations. They had, I mean, there was clothing tents for the homeless there. They were doing like clothing drives. There was a lot of stuff happening that I was like, you couldn't help but like feel the energy and the positivity of a lot of the things that were happening there. And then what's tough is that like oh, you've changed, like I said, but what happened was everything about what happened there changed. And it went from like, hey, come down and check this out, everybody, to like, you're not allowed to film, we don't want you to see what we're doing, to like, you know, the shutdowns of the whole area, and then the sweep, of course. But it's just wild to see the difference in how things are now as to how they were 8 months ago, 9 months ago. You know? Mm-hmm. I'm sure for all of you guys, you've seen it. Like we've gone through it all, like all the different like madness together. We've been on it together. Hundreds.
So, someone asked where you live in now, CJ.
Kind of like the South Seattle area.
Yep.
South Seattle.
Yep.
You just recently moved too.
I did. I was. I mean, no jokes, guys. Kenosha's not out of the running right now. It just I needed to go ahead and to get some money back into the pipeline. Mm-hmm. And that's the other thing is I'm trying to build this portfolio, this pipeline, guys. We've got, you know, if you're able to come over and be a supporter, we got a lot of stuff moving forward that you'll have access to. And if nothing else, $4.99, guys, is the cost of a cup of coffee for an entire month. It's not much, but it helps me be able to forward plan and give me some projected ability to travel and do things that I want to do with the stories I'm looking to cover. And the more supporters I have, the more opportunity I have to front load that. And, you know, movie, you're not able to watch a movie. So for $5 a month, it's like a subscription to hours of enjoyment, like me torturing myself with this damn shit. It's just terrible.
Yeah, I'm subscribed too.
Yeah, you're a subscriber. See, so I'd be able to jump in there, but there's a lot of stuff that's going on coming up, guys. I've been saying it a lot, but the merch, we're getting very close. The new year, like I said, new year, new gear. We got stuff that's going to be coming out, and that's going to be super cool. I'm really excited about. But beyond all that, so I've had to settle down here locally, and you know, took a job, and I'm gonna have to like do that because I got bills I got to pay. And like I said, you know, I grind as hard as I've been grinding, and I'm gonna keep grinding. You know, I'm not. Trust me, I'm far from. I'm never gonna be done. You guys know I'm never gonna be done. I'm gonna keep doing this till I'm forced to stop. But yeah, so I'm still local. I'm still here in Seattle. But Kenosha, man, I got nothing but love for
40
all my.
minutes in.
40,
Almost to an hour.
I'm pushing that hour mark. I think I'll make it.
You're looking a lot better.
Yeah, it's in my stomach right now, and I'm just kind of just doing jumping jacks, and I'm trying to just talk through it because if I slow down, you can probably hear it. Just but yeah, for everyone in Keno, like tons of love. I know there's a lot of stuff happening in the Midwest right now, guys. There was a shooting, another police-involved shooting in South Minneapolis the other night. We've got the results of the Jacob Blake shooting coming up here very soon within the first 2 weeks of the beginning of the year. We got the inauguration coming up. We got the 6th in D.C. We've got protests happening in Washington. We've got things happening right now.
Portland.
Yeah.
Someone, Della MP says Portland right now. There's some
I was watching. Honestly, that's what
protests.
reminded me about the chip. I saw fires and pepper spray, and I was like, wait, I got that chip with me. I need to whip that out. Let's get it spicy right here in the house.
Yeah.
Someone, Brittany Peterson says, can't wait to rep CJTV merch up here in Canada.
Britt, what's up? Yeah, hey, for real. You guys, some of the things we're going to be able to do is offer discounts on some of the limited lines that we're going to put out. So we've got a bunch of cool stuff in development right now for the creative side of the CJTV merch. It's not like we've had the traditional CJTV, the retro line. We're going to have limited lines of different prints. So what'll be really cool is it'll not only help generate the funds that are going to be needed to help drive this machine, but it'll also give you guys some lasting things that'll be cool. Not just, I mean, it'll be gear that I would want to wear. So, which is stuff that I
Maybe Kayla can help you design some stuff.
Oh yeah.
Do you have design stuff? Because I've got some designers that I've worked
She
with, but I need some
just
people local.
designed a book that got published on Amazon.
Oh yeah, I just designed a book cover.
Plug it. What's the book?
It's called it's a children's book. It's called Wednesday's Book. Go check it out. It's on Amazon. One of my best friends just wrote it.
What's her name?
Her name's Rebecca Eisert, and it's a new
Rebecca
take.
Eisert. Wednesday's what?
Wednesday's Book. It's a
Wednesday's
new
book.
take on Swan Lake, written for children, but instead of a swan, it's a cat.
That's just a natural adaptation, of course.
Yep.
It was either that or a water buffalo.
It's a mystery book.
So there you go, guys. Go check that out.
That's gonna be Thursday's book.
Thursday. Yeah, water buffalo's Thursday's book. Rose Stanek is another author you guys could check out if you want to check out some cool children's books. There's Rose Stanek, and you can find her books on it's Stanek, Rose spelled Rose. And somebody could Google that for me, but the name of her first book that she put out was somebody can Google it. I don't have the Googles with me right now. It's over in my other phone. Look at this sweet puppy right here.
Oh, here's the book.
That's the book from your friend?
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm excited to read it.
Me
It
too.
looks cute. I like the cover was hand painted.
There you go. So,
Okay.
So the moving forward though, we got a lot of stuff to look forward to. The merch will be really cool. I'm excited about that. And
What kind of merch?
we're gonna be everything, guys. So super stoked. So we're gonna have
You got thongs?
yes,
Everything, huh?
yeah, the banana hammock. We're gonna be rocking.
So not the flip flop.
No. Though you can wear a flip flop like that if you want, just for protection and for comfort. It's a good option. The
The CJTV bulletproof vest.
yeah, right. It's a stab vest. It also doubles as a flotation device, so it's good. You just blow into it, and you're good to go. That made my stomach rumble a little bit right there. Just an excessive blowing was a bad idea. But we're going to be doing cell phone covers. We're going to be doing masks because for those that require it, you have to have it some places. Hopefully we'll be able to change that soon. And the CJTV COVID vaccination vials that you're going to be able to buy will be really cool. I'm just kidding. We don't have those.
What about sweats?
We're going to have, we'll have hoodies. We'll have T-shirts, V-necks, mugs, cell phone cases. So there's going to be just tons of gear and opportunities to do sets. So you can do buy one, get a discount on the other. But it's going to be guys, it's not just going to be something just branded CJT. It'll be cool logoed stuff that'll have different, not just logos, but like design ideas. I've got some artists that I'm working with that are going to be doing some signature lines that'll be super awesome. Big shout out to my guy Ben, right there in Yelm, hometown, repping. Another one of my friends, Rose, who's an amazing artist. We're going to be putting together some pieces that are going to look super cool. Like I said, it's going to be gear that I would want to wear personally. And that was kind of why it's taken a while, because it's easy to just throw something out, design it online and then put it out there. But I want it to be somewhere, I would want to rock it myself. So,
What about masks? Someone
yep,
was saying
masks,
something about masks.
Yep, masks are
Oh,
going to be
yeah.
part of that. Yep. April, thank you for the mask you made for me. I got a lot of compliments on that one. So I have one that April made for me it's all black and it's got the gold CJTV kind of silhouette logo. Whew. Yeah, it is still jumping in my stomach. I'm not kidding.
Definitely not sweating
Ready
as
for
much
some
as you were
explosive
earlier.
diarrhea?
No, his hat is soaked. His hat is just soaked.
Bar's full.
Should you hold the?
Yeah, that's the Paqui chip challenge, guys. We did it. We
45 minutes in.
I'm hitting the hour. I'm rocking that champion. I'm doing it.
You're going to go without the milk because it says an hour plus.
Yes, I'm doing it. I'm gonna commit to it. Or I'm gonna throw up in the process trying. But maybe make some CJTV puppy gear too. That'd be sweet. I've got this my puppy. Oh, he's gonna rub it in, huh? It's not cool.
Drinking the milk.
He's drinking Wally's milk. That's the robot.
CJ's empty
So
cup
refreshing.
or full cup of milk.
Haven't
He
touched it.
hasn't touched it.
Have not touched it. We got some Jitsi swag too. I'm not gonna get up and get it, but it's over there. He's got a hoodie that he wears. It's a black hoodie and it just says partner in crime on the back.
Where can people find the merch?
It's not posted yet.
Where
But
will it be posted?
It will be available on YouTube and Facebook and Twitch, so all 3 of our social platforms. The website's getting close to being locked down for development, which will be super cool because we're going to have a lot of interactive pieces that you can do there, a little bit more news coverage, articles, things of that nature. The merch will be on there as well. And so there's a couple different places you can check it out. So, but it's not, like I said, we're not dropping it just yet. And soon, very, 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 very soon. So stay tuned for that one. And man, it burns. It just burns down. It's in the esophageal area. I think that's where it is.
Milk for you.
Oh, do you? Yeah.
Got some cereal with it too.
It's gonna squirt some disinfectant in my mouth. But it's been
cheating.
No cheating. Right? Yeah. But I'm stoked, guys. There's gonna be we're gonna push through for the next couple months. We're gonna start off 2021. Just kind of like the game plan for the moving into things. We're gonna get 2021 started off in the right fashion. We're gonna put the work in. We're gonna keep grinding. My team's doing a lot of groundwork right now to get things built up. We're gonna keep iterating. The infrastructure is being developed. I mean, trust me, because I haven't been live all the time, it doesn't mean that I haven't been working, you guys. I've been busting my hump around the clock. It doesn't stop. And now working a full-time job, it's back to where it was when I first started. You know, I work 9 to 5 and then 5 to 4 a.m. or whatever it is, trying to get things dialed in. So we're getting there, though. And we're getting to a place where we're going to have continuity. We're going to have forward scheduling, and I'm really excited about some of the upcoming things people are going to have on the show. Some of the upcoming shows that I'm going to be on that we're going to be showcasing. So look how cute this dog is. It's just adorbs.
Check him out.
Just adorbs.
One of these days, I don't know if you've told it the story of how you got Jits, but
Oh, probably a few times.
Yeah, but yeah, he's my little rescue
sweetheart.
pup. I've had him for 10 years now, man.
Oh my god.
10 years, 10 amazing years.
Yeah.
But 2021, guys, we're gonna have a lot of exciting things are happening. There's gonna be some, I don't want to say bigger changes, but we're gonna be moving in the direction of some big things. So,
What are some of your goals? Like, it's the new year, you're supposed to set your New Year's goals.
we talked about that a little bit earlier when I was sweating out of my eyeballs.
I was probably outside banging a pan.
You probably were pissing off the neighbors, but I'm looking to reach out and do as much humanitarian work as I possibly can do. I'm going to try to do as much give back as possible this year. I realize that this platform that we have here, guys, I don't want to just be a live streamer chasing protests. I could easily zip down to Portland right now and get behind a burning dumpster and, listen to the same thing we've been hearing for months and months and months and months, but it's going to happen at times. I just don't feel like chasing that. I feel like what we can do here collectively is find stories out here that need to be covered, but also things that we can talk about that are going to help push change, inspire growth, enlighten our souls a bit, bring us in a direction where we can work collectively on a humanitarian level and cohesively as people, be you Democrat or Republican, race, creed, color, it doesn't matter. Like right now we need to stop with what we've been doing so much through 2020, and I'm tired of it, and I've seen it. I just saw it yesterday. I get it all the time. Stop the labeling. We need to stop labeling people, because what we're doing in so many ways, and everybody's done it, both sides, we've dehumanized people, and we've turned them into a tag, either like a hashtag, an identifying insult and or characteristic, whatever you want to put on someone's head. That's what they've become, and then they're dealt with accordingly. We've stopped dealing with people on a human level and stop appreciating that we're allowed to disagree. Like, we're allowed to have differing viewpoints, and it's encouraged. We should hope that we can have not even just conflicting, but opposing viewpoints. Those are the agitated opportunities for understanding and the things that develop growth. And if we've looked past that, then we're looking past some of the fundamental aspects of all the things that have brought us to the greatness of our nation, which is differing viewpoints. It's venturing out into new directions based off the ideas that we could do something different and we could do it in a different way, We don't have to agree on it. We don't have to like each other even, but we can be civil with each other. Here's the thing that we got to see. Moving forward, too, one of the issues that I see happening a lot right now is that we're starting fights with people over politics, right? But it's not just people. We're starting fights with your neighbors over politics because of the sign they have in their front yard. People you ride the bus with, people that you work with. And it's this bitter battle between the right and the left. And it's, you're either a racist or a terrorist, depending on what side you're on. That's one of the titles they want to put on. When you go back to work, when you get back on that bus, when the signs come out of the yards and you're just two neighbors mowing your lawns this spring, how is that conversation going to go? You know, if you spark the battle that you guys have now like wedged yourselves away from each other, are we going to be able to mend those fences and start getting along again? Like start mending those fences to a point where we can like become like, you know, part of the collective of people that made this nation as amazing as it is and gave it the foundational operation that we can move forward on and build it into the great nation it can be. I hope that people can stop with the bashing on each other, stop the fighting, and stop putting people into a position where you need to have the opposing, you know, and negative viewpoints that people have had on the differing of opinions. Is what I'm getting at. What's that?
Forgiveness and tolerance.
Forgiveness and tolerance. Well said. Those are two things that I would hope we can inject in huge doses into 2021. Forgiveness and tolerance. And it's been tough, and I can tell you this, it's been really hard because I haven't chosen to like chastise one group or the other. The group. Now, mind you, I don't have a problem with chastising actions because if I see something that I don't feel comfortable with or I see something happening that isn't right or that I feel isn't within my ethos or the character of my development, the things that I feel strongly about, I'm going to say something about. But I'm not going to pick a group and just chastise them because collectively what happens is you then start using the group as a generalized, I got it, you're good, you don't have to do all that. It's just getting... But you start referencing the entire group. Well, the people get lost, you know, within that. You know, the person gets lost within the people. And someone said something in D.C. They said that people are dumb, a person is smart. And that's kind of talking into reference on the collective. You know, what happens when people come together and they lose sight of the fact that individually you're allowed to operate. You don't have to go along with everything that the group that you're with is doing if you don't agree with it. The individual within the group is what's going to help make changes. Like the group is just there because there's a baseline understanding that there's a fundamental or ideological belief that you're all there for the same reason, right? You're all there collectively, I would hope, because you believe something on a core level that's going to bring you in as a group. But it doesn't mean you have to operate like mindless drones and keep doing the same thing that everyone else around you is doing. The echo chamber aspect of it all. And it's yielded up some really negative dynamics that have played into 2020. The cancel culture, the censorship things that have been happening. Because we don't like the fact that you don't 100% agree with and or operate exactly how we operate, you know, right or left, you know, and by not picking a side, which is ridiculous, you have to pick a side, you're either with us or against us, has caused so much more of a sprawl between people, where now it's, you know, it's become the battleground of either are you with me or against me. Like asking someone who they voted for was almost like the start of a fight. Well, who'd you vote for? It was never like, hey, so who'd you vote for? You can hear the difference, right? And if people are nervous to answer, like, oh, well. And it turned into that kind of mentality, right? Like you saw that so much where people are like, I'd rather not talk about it. Well, why? It shouldn't be a problem. Like, because you're identified. Well, did you vote for Biden? Oh, let me guess. You one of those liberal a-holes is ruining the country. Did you vote for Republican? Oh, you're a racist. Yeah. Trump card, whatever they want to call them, all these stupid names that both sides have been given, and it's just like, come on, man, stop.
Yeah, I don't even like to talk about politics.
It shouldn't be a taboo situation. Yeah. Like religion shouldn't be taboo. I mean, why would the conversation about spiritual enlightenment from any religious platform be taboo, right? Like I think like what a great conversation to have. An opportunity. I don't care if you're Buddhist, Muslim, Catholic, atheist. It doesn't matter where you're at. You know what I mean? A pagan or otherwise, like. Whatever brings you to a place where you have a spiritual center, great, man, let's talk about it. You know what I mean? Why not? I think that it'll draw us closer to unity and, amongst diversity, as someone just brought to my attention. But it's a big deal. And it's sad to see that we've worked so hard in 2020 to, like, build walls and put up fences. And they become sacred. Like the fence in Portland, the sacred fence. Which apparently, guys, they're putting one up in Kenosha right now in preparation for the Jacob Blake results, which is sad because Kenosha does not need another August to happen again.
No.
Everyone's dying off. The night is late. Where we at over here? Indeed.
It's been an hour.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where's your
Guys,
challenge at?
3 minutes. We got 3 minutes, guys, and then we're gonna be we'll probably be calling it a wrap. But
Hardcore, dude.
dude, and then I'll probably end up throwing up. Yeah. We don't have tons of people in here, but again, most of our folks, I think, are probably long asleep right now. It's 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Almost 4 o'clock in the morning for most people.
East Coast, yeah.
Because we got a lot of folks. Big shout out to everyone in the Midwest and to to the East Coasters that are dialing in with us right now. It's awesome.
Night owls.
And the West Coast, you guys are great too. But
Wherever you are.
wherever you're at, and if you're on squad, if you're part of the mod squad, thank you guys so much. Again, I said it before, I'm gonna say it again. I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing without your guys' time and effort and being. Oh my gosh, it still bubbles up. Being so diligent in the things you've been able to help make happen, and we got a lot of stuff to look forward to, and I hope that we can not just one of the things that I think is sad when you hear people talk about the things they've gone through, is they try to, like, if you think about it like the book of life that you write, and if you look back over the passages of times that were difficult or hard, and you go through and you take a Sharpie, you do that whole like CIA situation, you black out all those sections of times in your life, you're like, oh, that was terrible, and you want to like erase those from your past. All you've done is taken away the opportunity to like look back at the moments in your life where you built your character and you grew and you found some educational opportunities for your soul to grow. And what's really sad about it is how short-sighted it is for you or anybody to do that, for us to operate into that idea, because what you've done now is taken away the lesson that you might be able to take from your history and impart on those that are coming behind us in our future generations and help them better understand how they can operate and things that they can do. If you can't teach through the operation of your own pain, the things that you've experienced, then you're missing the point of why you're going through it. So I would hope instead of black marking through the diaries and journals that we have of 2020, we can highlight those times that have challenged us the most. We can highlight all the experiences that have put us in a position where we wonder why, the things that have made you tear up, the things that have made you angry, things that have made you shout at the sky or bang your hand on the steering wheel. Like, highlight those times, because those are times when you've learned something. And I hope that we continue to have those experiences and we continue to get stronger and we continue to learn and we continue to grow. And that's what it takes, Without agitation, you're not going to find growth. It's on a physiological level. It's a basis of like muscle development as well. You break it down to build it up. And it's funny. I was walking through a high school with Jits, taking a walk. We like to find schools because they're pretty wide open. And the school that we were at had all these quotes that were written above each walkway and on the awning of each walkway. And it really got me thinking that, like, that's where the inspiration needs to be focused. Like, we need to spend a lot more time remembering that, like, and I say it and I'll say it again, that it's selfish for us to just demand that we should see the changes that we feel we should have in the world right now for us. Like, the best thing we can do that I would hope we would accomplish is to appreciate that maybe our job right now is to be the farmers, to plant the seeds, to work the fields so that we can have our future generations harvest a crop of healthy and powerful tools, of all the hard work we put in. Hopefully we can give that back to our progeny and the people and those young people behind us that we can gift with the efforts that we put in today, and we can take joy in that. You know what I mean? I feel like we should celebrate the chances that we have to be a part of that hard work. I mean, if you look at, like you were talking about the pendulum, about the swing of things as the times have gone through in the 40 to 80 year marks, right? And what you said really clicked, because if you look back, we talk about the hero phase, which will be in like 40 years, right? If we go 40 years ago, like, look at the things that the nation did. I talked to a woman who is 90, in her early 90s, and she's made it through a depression, World War. Like, she's been through some of the worst things that this nation has ever experienced. And she said this is the worst she's ever seen it. She said that at least during like the World War, like World War II, she said the country came together. Like, it banded together and it worked diligently to help each other make it through that period of time. you know, and those are the things that like we forget that like there was a time when we could say like, hey, we built that building, you know, we sacrificed what we had to, like it says in the I want to say the Lost Soldiers Memorial. We gave, or maybe it was the soldiers in the South Pacific, but we gave our todays so that you might have your tomorrows. And what a great sacrifice for us to be able to acknowledge and to pay respect to and homage, and to hopefully like live in that light, you know, to think that we might be able to give something of ourselves today so that our future generations can have a tomorrow that'll be blessed. So
That book you're talking about, it's called The Pendulum.
yep.
It's about how history repeats itself every 80 years. It's kind of a cool book.
Yeah, what you were saying made sense. You said that every 40 years
Is a polar
we're
opposite.
at the polar opposite of where things were as a society, where the society is at. Like so, right now, 40 years ago, we were basically at the polar opposite. That's what you're saying. So it was a time of building, of structure, of development.
The 80s.
Well, we're talking about the 80s.
Yeah, so 40 years ago was the 80s.
Yeah, we're talking like all
That doesn't make you feel old.
yeah, right. The radical developments, things were happening, technological advances, things that were coming around in the 80s, right? And 40 years before the 80s was
It was the 40s,
And we're looking
World
at
War II.
Exactly. So there's like these swings. So you think that 40 years from now, hopefully we don't have to wait 40
Hopefully
years.
it's the polar opposite of what's going on right now.
Right?
Jitsy's snoring.
Yeah, Jitsy's got his snore on.
Do you want to update your viewers on what's going on?
Yeah, so guys, I think we hit the hour.
Yeah.
This is Brandon.
Yep. We're 4 minutes over.
We hit an hour and 4 minutes, so I beat the Paqui chip challenge, guys. I started today off this evening. It's the 2020 Paqui chip challenge, which is 1.5 million Scoville in this one chip that was in this box. I've been holding on to this thing for a little while now, and like I said, I saw some of the fire that was happening in Portland, and pepper spray and fire and tear gas, and I was like, you know what, like I got to rip this chip out and see if I can't beat the chip. And so let me tell you, so the classifications are right here. It's got, so 5 minutes is a featherweight, and the 5 minutes by that is how long you can go after eating the entire chip without eating or drinking anything. 10 minutes over there is lightweight. You got 30 minutes is a middleweight. And once you hit the hour mark, you're a heavyweight. And I think after that,
So you're a
I
heavyweight.
would highly recommend
Here's
going to the beginning.
the full glass of milk.
I think I consider myself the Paqui chip champion.
Yes, you are.
And so if you guys go back to the beginning of this this feed, once I wrap, the first 15 minutes at least was just a nightmare. The first 5 minutes at least were just snot and tears. And
Yeah, it
I
was bad.
I was trying to have the conversation through it, but it was difficult. But
What, are you going to drink your milk?
I'm gonna drink this milk now.
Oh, you're gonna
I
do
think
it?
you
You're gonna
deserve
do
it.
Are
You totally
sure?
deserve it.
You sure you're gonna do it?
And then Brandon is CJ's cousin.
This is my cousin.
I'm Brandon's sister. I'm his other cousin.
This was my very first partner in crime when it came to like the live stream. He was the first person to get behind the camera. So, so good, so good when he eats your lips. So good.
Good job.
Is it warm?
Man,
No,
you're wet.
Yeah, dude.
He's
just-
like
I'm
sweating.
like just drenched.
Wait,
you
let's
guys
feel
like just
Oh, man.
it's moist.
He's got a moist shirt, you guys.
It just started like draining. Like I said, it was like wearing a midriff of moisture. It was just from like nipple down. This area was all just sweaty, and then it
You were
was just,
tearing.
oh my gosh, dude, you guys.
Your face was so red.
We're gonna have to cut.
You're gonna have
the
to go
first
back
5
and look
minutes.
at it
Yeah,
and see.
if you guys get a chance, you have to go back and look at the video from the beginning because it was rough. It was rough. But
What's up, Dorothy?
there you go. What's up, Dorothy? So yeah, big shout out to everybody in the CJTV community. And if you're not part of the community, it doesn't take much. Just watch, share the stream, be a part of it. If you're able to jump in as a subscriber, it's greatly appreciated, guys. It's hit the subscriber button. That would help a lot. It's $4.99 a month, and like I said, that's a cup of coffee, but it's once a month, and it just helps me forward plan kind of the projected opportunities that I'll have moving into this new year. If not, it's totally all right. If nothing else, just like, share, and follow the stream. If you're in YouTube, smash the notification, the like, and then, you're going to want to, if you could share that, that'd be great too. When we go live, share the stream out. Pick a couple groups. Pick your, whatever it might be. I don't care if it's buy, sell, trade. But, hit them up. Let them know there's something happening, and somebody might see something, hear something, feel something from whatever we're doing with the stream here. So, yeah, big shout out to the entire team again for 2020. You guys have all been amazing. We've had some experiences, and we've seen a lot of tragedy. We've seen death. We've seen destruction. We've also seen some amazing things. Like I said earlier, I got to experience Kenosha and all of its amazing, like, humble and like powerful, like, community efforts that I'm blown away by. And the rebuild and just the banding together that city has just inspired, hopefully not just me, but the world, and how we can actually operate collectively. But we've seen some healing. We've seen some things that I would have never have expected to see, and I've had a chance to really be a part of some things that I feel were blessings in a huge way. So, big shout out to all of you that made it through 2020. For anyone that's lost anybody in 2020, my heart goes out to you, and I know that you're definitely going to be in all of our thoughts. We've had people, April, I'm so glad that you're able to make it through your treatments. Mike Holt, and your family, wife, and all the other folks that have gone through some things this year. Stephanie, I know. We've just all Steph Lynn. We've all had some experiences, and I just think that it's beautiful to see that we've been able to grind through this, and we've been able to work through this, and we've had each other to do it with, and so for all of you that have been here with me, and for anyone that's new, thanks for jumping in. But I love you guys, really, I do, from the bottom of my heart. This has not just been for the opportunity to see what's happening, but for me personally, it's given me so much in my life that I needed. It's given me a place that I can trust, a place that I can feel safe, a community that I know will support me in the things that I'm doing. And it's taught me so much about not just myself, but about the world around me. And that's really what I started out to do, like we talked about earlier. Like, It wasn't because I wanted to be an activist of any kind. I went out to try to better understand what people were doing out in the streets and what was happening in the world in front of me and around me. And so it's really given a sense of purpose, and I feel like it's been divine, because I know that moving forward, this is just the beginning. It's the foundation for some incredible things that are yet to come. And so I'm so incredibly blessed, and to have all of you here, and again, I hope that all of you are forward planning an amazing 2021, and I look forward to hopefully getting to meet more of you in person, and some of the travels that we have coming up. And hopefully this COVID will fade to a point where we can start gathering, and we can start putting together some stuff where we can enjoy some groupings. So the long goodbye is always my thing, but I love you guys. Have a great day, great night. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'm sure I'll be seeing you here in the next day or two. But for 2020, this is CJ signing out. Peace.